Stuff adjusted here. Got baits everywhere, so it's hard to. Now we're nice and center. How's everybody doing? It's been. I had to take me a break last week. It's been kind of wild. I've got a lot of stuff going on, so my mom, she's still in the nursing rehab deal, but we're working on getting her out as soon as possible. And yeah, so I've been working a lot of overtime, and I've been doing some fishing, believe it or not. So uh, I've been out on Kentucky Lake this week. Fished my tournament 2 weeks ago. We did all right. Um, Finished like 15th or 16th, just out of a check. So, but tonight we got a lot of stuff. I usually run at 6, but since Ben's going at 8, I figured everybody go hang out with Ben after my show. So I didn't want to run against him or nothing. But I'll be in Ben's stream. So if you guys are wanting glide baits, Ben Milliken will be running a ton of glide baits tonight. I'll be in there moderating, keep the spam down. But we got lots of old school vintage baits tonight. We got some new stuff as well. I got a lot of stuff in the package. I got Norman DD22s, DD14s. I've got some Bagleys. I've got just a lot of stuff. And we're going to run it like always 20-second sudden death. I think we need to kick this off with the man's. Would you guys like to see a man's -1 straight up first thing? This one, little blue shad, man's -1. A little dirty. We can clean her up though. It's a good cleanup bait. These come out of a big collection, so I hadn't had time to clean everything. I probably got about 3,000 baits I need to sell, guys. So every Sunday from here out, it's Sunday afternoon. I'm going to sell stuff. So this is really good. This is the full size -1. It is double stamped. So let's kick it off with a little -1 action. So here we go. Sudden death, 20 seconds. Let's start it right now. -1 in blue shad, double stamped. Any all brass Bagleys? I don't know if I have any all brass tonight. I don't really don't have that many Bagleys. The Aguilar is awesome. So first one of the night, it's going to go down to Mr. Wes Gore. Thank you, Wes. And talked to your brother quite a bit at the tournament. Great guy. Enjoyed talking to him. And he killed some big deer too. What's up, Phil? I might have to go get my phone charger eventually. See if we can at least last 2 hours. I think we need to go run a giveaway. What do you guys think? You think it's giveaway time? I think we need to run a giveaway. I am going to give away a draw autographed by Ben Milliken as our last followers giveaway of the night. The draw isn't in there. It's actually, I got it in one of those draw cases. So you'll get, that'll be the follower giveaway for the night. I'll have a draw 9-inch draw will be given away with Ben Milliken's autograph on him. I told his stream the other night I would do it. So, but let's get our first givey up of the night. I tell you what I want to do. Let's give away a pack of 6-cents bodegas. How about that? This is the Bodega 4.8. Let's run that as giveaway number 1. How about that? Follower giveaway number 1. We're gonna run it. So you guys got 5 minutes to get in this giveaway free pack of Junebug Red Bodega 4.8. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's just pull out random stuff out of this box. How about this DD22? This is an old school one. We'll get out the catalog for the Normans. I can tell you exactly the color. It is a special run. This is a copy of the Bagley's DC9 DD22. Got my Norman catalog for tonight. We may need it. It is even in, it's a Norman Lures limited color, DC9. It's even listed as Norman DC9. So here we go, DD22 DC9 Norman limited. This is an old school and pre-Pradco. Let's go. Electric grape Congo craws. Those are sweet. Deal. I need some more as well. What's up, Marcus? Hope you got your package. It actually came back to my house and I had to resend it. So that's crazy. Carl, $5. Thank you. It's a pretty tough color. I'm gonna run some Normans for a little bit. The Baker Mayfield is legit. He was legit in college too. The Browns did him dirty. Drake May's not bad. Uh, I think Joe Milton actually outplayed him in practice squad. All right, how about some more? How about this Norman? Check this one out. Don't see this one very often. This one's not custom painted. This is a Norman color, kind of a green tomato like Norman DD22. Here we go. Y'all got 2.5 minutes getting that giveaway, guys. I appreciate it. A green tomato like DD22. I'm gonna try not to run any duplicates tonight. Thank you, Carl. I'm gonna find them. Got a bunch of bags here. I'm trying to find the right size bags as well. We'll run some Normans. Go run some other things. And any requests, I may have what you're looking for. You never know. I do have some Normans in the package too. Speaking of, how about this? Here's a Norman Suspend 4. This is the tropical shad, but it's got the pepper flake in it. It's Suspend +4. So this is actually a slow floating. Here we go. In the package. Suspend +4 chartreuse and tropical shad. I think that's color 183 maybe. It's got the flake in there. I don't think you can buy these brand new anymore. These are discontinued. Thank you, Carl. I'm writing on the package, by the way. All right, see what else we got in here. How about a DD14 old school color 141 DD14. That's just a shad color. You see the catalog here. It's called Smoky Joe. I do have some little Johns, M. Johns. I'll run a few here in just a second. Here we go. DD14 141 Smoky Joe. It is the old school Smoky Joe. No flake in it. Matte style finish. Oh man, I did not bring the ones tonight. I'm sorry. Mad Cow Bandit 100 200. That bow, I know I do not have. All right, here we go. How about another DD14? Check this guy out. DD14 in Apocalypse. It's a great color. Don't see it very often in a DD14. Orange. That's your Halloween special right there. I ought to decorate my front porch with this crankbait. All right, giveaway time is going to be, hey, Alabama Bass in 205. Thank you so much. You have won a pack of bodegas. Congrats, buddy. Let me put that over in the box. Find me a marker. I just had a marker. That's right. Any deep little ends? I have a few. Not a ton, but I got a few. All right, here we go. DD14. I'm going to try to run some Little Johns for somebody here in a second, too, as well. DD14 Apocalypse. Great color. Kind of reminds me of like an old school Big O color. Speaking of, I have an original Big O. I can run it tonight. I cannot start it less than $300. Thanks, Carl. Well, we may have some other guys come in. I've had a lot of DMs on the Norman crankbaits. Some of them I'm trying to sell off, whatnot. All right. Let's see. See if I find that Little John. Somebody was asking me about Little John. No, I had some. See if I got one in this box here. Yes, I do. Thought I had more than this, but I just got one. Dang, I got a really good DT10 as well. Let me get this Little John out of here. Actually, I got two. Oh man, I found a baby -1 as well. DT16s or 20s. Not yet. Uh, Still, but I will have some eventually. I got so many baits. I just grabbed some random boxes and oh, dang. Let's get this DT10 out too. I even found a couple splashets. My Topwater guys. That's a great balsa bait right there. We'll run it too. Let me see what else I got in here. Got a bunch of jointed Chad wraps. We'll get a couple jointed Chad wraps out. Let's see. No, I had another box. It's a really good Chad wrap too. Someone's juiced it up as well. How about a baby one minus? Baby one minus, guys? I don't know what a Hellcat is. I don't know what a Hellcat is. Uh, Man, I wish I'd get this little junk. This is a really good jointed Chad wrap. I've had a lot of guys asking for Chad. Here's a bone chug bug. We gotta put that out there. Golly. All right. All right. Here's a Spro Little John MD American Shad. Any large spoons? I don't. Ooh, Head and Hellcat jerkbait. I don't know if I do. I don't know. Here we go. Little John MD. I believe they call that. Any 6-inch draws, 8-inch glide. I'm giving one away as my last follower giveaway. And the box autographed by Ben Billiken himself. I'm going to refer the glides over to Ben, who's running at 8 o'clock tonight after me. Thank you, M. Jones. I got another one in spring craw, and I just can't get it out of the box right now. For some reason, it's giving me some trouble. Number 7. So I'm gonna run until about 8. That's the plan tonight, and then head over to Ben's and moderate for him while I watch football. Thank you for the follows, guys. All right, here we go. Straight up, OG as it gets, one of the most high demand baits in the country right now. This is a double stamped man's baby 1 minus in brown crawdad. Really good one here. Really good. In great shape too. I've got a few of these as well that are in the package, but I won't run those tonight. Here we go. Baby 1 minus, brown crawdad. Little Rich, I got something special for you too. I'll message it to you later. That is a great one. This is a fish catcher right here. Don't be afraid to throw this color in the fall either. Thank you, Wes. Yeah, guys, I don't sell any of my 6 cents baits. They give everything I get's really given to me for being part of the 6 cents pro staff. I've been for 7 years, and unless they give me special permission, you know, I don't sell anything, but um, I do give stuff away quite a bit. Got any Balsa guys in here? Check out this beauty. Look at that. This come from South Carolina. God, what's the guy's name that built this? He's a really good builder. James, God dang it. Just a beautiful color. This is a great balsa bait. Man, he painted stuff for Ed Chambers. No, it's not a McFarland. It's not. It's McFarland's to be signed. James Marshall. This is a James Marshall flat side. Beautiful looking bait. Here we go. James Marshall flat side. I think it's OTL or something like that. Just a great, got a little thumbnail circuit board lip. Great painter, builder. He is very well known. Thank you, Darius. Well, that one's going in good hands. Norman and Gold Dust. That's one I don't have. Darius, I'll put this in your special box here, buddy. Put it in your special box. All right. This one needs cleaned up. Speaking of Gold Dust, boy howdy. I do have some boy howdies. Oh, this is a Rapala DT10 in dark brown crawdad. Very hard bait to get. Discontinued. I have several of these in a DT20. I need to clean this guy up. I need, I need to get my charger too. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. It drives me nuts. That's right, Jay Davis. Go Big Orange. Uh, I'm glad that they put it on Kentucky. We got to do something about that defense, though. Defense is straight up on my ass list. Hold on just a second while I plug this thing in. Well, we can keep on running. Of course, it's going to give me problems. Of course. There we go. We should be charging now. We're good. All right. I want to clean this up. Guys, if you want to clean your baits, you got any issues, go to the Dollar General store. This is called La Totally Awesome. And all you do, I just spray a little bit of it on my bait like that. Get you a paper towel. The reason I don't use those rags is because hooks will get hung up on them. Take a paper towel. This one's got some teeth marks on it. This one's a certified catcher. And then just take your paper towel, run it over, and it cleans that. Get that tackle box dust off, and you're good to go. All right, here we go. DT10 dark brown crawdad. Discontinued Rapala. A lot of guys like this because it's the same pattern as that sharp shad rat that's really popular. I heard that. Here we go. Started at $1. These are pretty tough. I know they go on eBay for $15 to $20. It's called the Totally Awesome, Phil. Yeah, shad rat with in this color with the scales. That is money. That's a Mark Menendez big one. Yeah, it does have the sure shit travels. Jig flipper. Thank you, sir. Definitely knows that's a good one. If I can get that on. I have to go to a bigger bag. I got so many different size bags over here. If the feds ever come here, I don't think I'm dealing. I ain't got no scales. I always worried when I'm bringing a bunch of tackle home or something like that, and I've got plastic bags everywhere and Sharpies, and what if I get pulled over and I ain't got baits on me? They gonna think I'm like selling. All right, let's stick with some Rapalas here. Here's a nice, I believe this is a number 9 shad wrap, a perch color shad wrap, and somebody has put some wire on the treble, make this thing cast better. Here we go, number 9 shad wrap, and I believe they call that original perch. It's got the full on it, great color. Shad wrap, and is the bigger size. Should be having some deals tonight. There we go. Will Rich is gonna get him a deal. Thank you, sir. Got 2 jointed shad wraps coming up. And then we'll go back to some Normans. And if you guys ask questions, I might. Uh, well, this one must catch. It's been tied on. The guy used the same knot I do. All right, here's a jointed shad wrap. I believe that's a number 5 or 7. Jointed shad wrap number 7. Kind of a hot mustard craw. I don't know exactly what they call it. Chartreuse crawfish, maybe. I got my butt kicked on this thing on Kentucky Lake. I may have some bluegill square bills. Let's see what we got. Any Ed Chambers? I do have some Ed Chambers. I got a peanut, but I have to start that thing at like $45. Jointed shad wrap. These are really good fish catching baits, by the way. Marcus is going to take it down. Thank you, Marcus. I got a really rare Ed Chambers as well. I don't know if Whatnot's the audience for it. We'll run one more jointed shad wrap, and we're going to do a little just a few little top orders. Running any butyrate bandits? No. Bandits were never made of butyrate, by the way. Maybe the first 2 generations, but after about 2000, they quit doing that. What's the ROI on Whatnot? Well, it just depends, man. Normans were made of butyrate. Most of your bandits weren't, and that's you start getting into transparent ones. I might have a wiggle wart. I know I got a short wart. All right, storm chug bug. It's a bone with an orange belly. Storm chug bug, bone orange belly. Here we go. I do get warts from time to time. I really don't have many right now. Bone orange belly. Oh yeah. I was out on Kentucky Lake quite a bit. Man, M. Jones, I'll be honest, 1950s, that old antique stuff, I'm not sure if Whatnot's got the audience for it. I think eBay's probably your better route. Just I encourage you sell wherever you want to. I just think you would get better for your money on eBay or somewhere for stuff like that. You would have to find the right buyer, and that goes with a lot of things. Like honestly, like that DT brown crawdad, great price, $11. eBay, that's 15-20 bucks. But I'm selling it right now versus having to wait a week. So, all right, here we go. Here's a Splash It 2. This is the Magnum size. This is like the Magnum, the Real Rico. Splash It 2. I'm a jig flipper. I don't know if I really have any. Magnum size Splash It. Donna Avino. Great color. This is the fish catching color right here. Bill Dance signature. I might have a few. What's on those hooks? Well, they come with hook covers, and I think it's where that. Hey, first purchase. Thank you so much, Corey. I'll give you a free bait. We do that here. Guy gives a first purchase, we give him a free bait. Let me give you something here. Let me find a free bait for you. Go down to my free baiting box. Tell you what, I'll give you a little shad color jointed shad wrap. I got plenty of them. All right, first purchase. Thank you, sir. That's how I roll on my stream. If you make a first purchase, I'll send you a free bait. That's my way of saying thank you. Oh God, definitely. I might change that front hook. I like the Aaron Martin's G Finesse trebles on the Splash It or Rico or Yellow Magic. It's all the same. Hey Jim, Jim's here. So if we run another giveaway, there's a chance Jim wins. He is the giveaway king lately. All right, let's run another jointed shad wrap. I got a bunch of these. I don't mind sending them. Literally got it unhooked. All right. Jointed shad wrap in this perch color. BKKs are nice. Here we go. Little perch color jointed shad wrap. I like the jointed shad wraps. You don't see them as much. You think it was a red hook? I thought it was part of the little hook cover that'd come off. There you go, Phil. I think you'll like that one. One thing I like about that jointed shad wrap is you guys listen to that. You, you as it's moving through the water, you get that secondary noise. No, you cannot beat $4 on that bait. I'll be honest. They're $8.99 all day long at Bass Pro Shop. At least $7.99. So you saving 50% off. And man, the tackle industry is fixing to take a hurting if these tariffs keep up. So, all right. What else we got in this box? There's a bunch of good stuff in here. Uh, Here we go. Here's another yellow. Here's a yellow magic. Uh, Yellow magic. It has been fished. It's not in the greatest shape, but if you want one to repaint or just say you got a little bit of yellow magic, here you go. I'm wanting to bid this one way up. It's got a little bit of rash on it, full, but it is yellow magic. You can always repaint it. Man, what is that? Thank you, Weeba. Damn, what then? All right. 16. It's weird. I will actually say that baits are better quality than they used to be. Certain ones. Um, I think they're made better now. I don't think QC is as strict as it used to be. Does that make sense, Derek? Lucky Craft, prime example. They're using good materials and all that. They don't quality control. Strike King makes good baits. But if you bought some KVD 1.5s, I saw a guy on Facebook saying there's a bet you pop them right out of the package and they all run straight. I'll be honest with you, that's my biggest gripe about Strike King in the last 2 or 3 years. I have to tune everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. I literally tune every crankbait I fish, but the 1.5s are really bad about not being in tune. So, all right, let's go. What's in this box? How about some more Norman? How about a DD22 suspend? DD22 suspend. Norman. Let's go. White greenback. DD22 suspend. I've got a bunch of suspenders, by the way. This color is ain't mean green. And they just call it white greenback, actually. Jig flipper going to take it down. That's a beautiful color. I'm just going to pull out random bait. I got a lot of Normans tonight. I had a lot of people asking for them, so I'm going to pull them out. Here's a DD14. I believe this is tropical shad, and it's a prism. I'm looking at my deal here. It's tropical shad splatter. Yeah, good one. DD14. Here we go. They do have a -1 in this color. DD14. It's a tough one. And if you miss any of the DD series tonight, I have got a bunch more. We got a bunch tonight. Thank you, Till. At 6 o'clock, we'll do our next giveaway. All right, let's see here what we got. Ooh, here's a nice DD22. This is their one color 150. Their Fire Tiger. Dude, that's awesome. Hype man, that is awesome. Fire Tiger DD22. Let's run it. I got some tougher colors too in here. What's up, Garrett? Tell you what's been tough is Kentucky Lake. I'm getting a lot of bites. I'm just not getting a lot of bigger fish to commit. It's kind of in my story. Thank you, Marcus. I got some old school rogues too as well, if anybody's interested. That's awesome. That name sounds really familiar. Oh, here we go. Here's a tough DD22 right here. Check out this guy. That's a tough one to come by. Any old school 6 cent stuff? No, sir, I don't. No, I don't. Not tonight. Do not sell 6 cents, guys, unless I find it, in a tackle. Let me see. What color is that? This is, I believe, called 252 Blue Flash DD22. I do not have any strobe minnows. Sorry. Got a little dirt spot on it. Little Bateman DNA would take that off. Again, they sit in tackle boxes. I'll get that on there. Yak and Bass, Utah. Made a first purchase. Hey, thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to send you a free bait. I tell you what, how about an old school Balsa Build Ants bait? It's got a little crazy on it. This is a nice one if you want to collect and show your buddies. Just grabbing random stuff. I know those West Coast guys, they love these DD22s. Yeah, we're going to fix that tonight. Ben made me a moderator and said, man, take care of the chat for me. Yep, it is a Build Ants. It is a Build Ants Balsa King. Martin. Good. Well, we'll keep running a few. Oh, man. See what we got here. Here's another DD22. I ran the 14 in this color. Tropical Shad Flash. DD22. See, it's got the little prism deal. And look at here. A silent DD22. Whoa. Silent. Listen to that. There ain't none to hear. Silent 22. It is raining. Here we go. Silent DD22. Great color. I've got a bunch of suspends too here. We're running about 4 or 5 more Normans. Hey, Coach Kleck, he made his first purchase. All right, Coach, let's see if I can find you a bait for a giveaway here. How about, let's see what this is. This is messed up or what? I'm gonna give you a Bandit 300. It does have a little. Nah, I ain't giving that. That one's messed up. That one's all swollen. That's probably what was sitting out there. Let's see. Here we go. Coach Slick, how about a KVD burner spinner bait? There you go. There's a $6, $7 bait. Thank you for. And by the way, this is a great time to run the burner. Any hot and tots or warts? I might. Let me look. Yeah, I'll look for the Bill Dance. I've got it. I think I got them. I may not. I may not have pulled. I think I left them actually. I thought I had some. Let's see here. How about this? How about a Bagley DB3 in the pack? This is a Dominican DB3 DC9, brand new in the pack. I do got older Smith book. Here we go. Bagley DB3 DC9 in the pack. This is Dominican, but it is in the package. I got a buddy. He loves these. He don't care if they're Dominican, wherever. DB3 is his jam. Marcus going to take it down. Thank you, Marcus. Looking for a Bill Dance bait. Let's see what we got in here. Got another box full of oh man, looky here, guys. OG War Eagle. Oh, Brush Baby. And another DB3 in the package. Ooh, that's a good pose right here. Here's a good old pose. Another nice Bagley. I think I found a Zoom. I sure did. Looky here, guys. Somebody asked about Zoom. Here's a Z300 Ed Chambers signature on the bill. You guys want me to run this guy? Woo! Z300 Ed Chambers. Here's another. Look at this Bagley. This is old. Here's a brass Bagley right here. Old brass bag. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to clean it up. There's a Bill Dance fat free shad. Here's an old school strike key. Here's a short wart, pre-wrapped short wart. Dude, old school Team Dival whipless. Ooh, this is a good Rapala in the package. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I got enough goods out of here. Good. All right. Goodness. All right, let me clean this Bill Dance up for a guy. He really wanted it, so it should clean up pretty easy. You know, these are all been they were in a barn in South Carolina in boxes, and I'm going to tell you, oh man, this thing clean good. Anytime you got baits in the barn, I don't care what kind of boxes you got on, you're going to get dust and tackle rust all over them. But man, this is a suspending fat-free shad. Bill Dance's citrus. Oh man, it cleaned up like almost brand new. It is totally awesome. Here we go. Fat-free shad. Bill Dance citrus. Bigger one. Suspending. Here we go. I'll run the zoom, but I'm gonna have to start it at a little bit higher than normal. Or I can save it and we can do a rare Balsa show. It's probably what we can do. Coach Clack, thank you, sir. I do got more. Like I said, I got 3,000 plus baits, and it'd be really, really tough for me to sell them all in one night. I, I will say there won't be very many more shows from the bait room, uh, which is a good thing. Here we go. This one's got some gunk on it. I don't even know if I can clean this off. I think it's gotten hot. Here's an old school timber tiger. Old school timber tiger. It's got a little gunk up top here. But it's a cool bait. We'll run it. Old school timber tiger. And if we don't sell it, we'll give it away. Ain't no biggie. But it's got this gunk up here. This is why I don't put plastics, store your soft plastics separate from your hard baits. Don't put frogs or spinnerbait skirts because all it takes is them to get hot. A little rich, thank you, sir. $1. Break out some vixens. I've got a vixen. I got an OG tied on. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. I can't catch shit on OG vixen right now. Only thing I can catch on walking bait wise is a Mad Catwalk from 6 cents. And my Mad Catwalk, it looks like it's made about 3 trips to Nam right now. Vixen, I just cannot get on the sniff. All right, War Eagle, old school, made in the USA. 3/8 ounce double willow spot remover, one of my all-time favorite colors. And you know what? I like the gold blade on the outside. A lot of guys don't put the gold blade on the outside; they put it on the clevis. Old school War Eagle, 679 retail, and I bet. And this one's probably 10, 12 years old. Going to get a deal on it. Oh, Alabama Bassin right there at the last second. Thank you, sir. Hang out for the older. I don't know if I have it. I may have some in the package. I'll have to look here in just a minute. Let me run what's in front of me. I got some old rogues in here, some bomber long A's. Damn, snagged with Sally. Huh. Shit, here, let's run this. 5/8 ounce Z-Man chatterbait, green pumpkin, 5/8 green pumpkin Z-Man chatterbait. Green pumpkin chatterbait, 5/8 ounce. Actually, and on this lot, I found an original Rad Lures chatterbait in the package. I will not sell that. That's going to be. Yep, sure does, Behead. Good deal on a chatterbait here. Oh, thank you, Stone Man. Hey, first purchase. First purchase. Let's see what we got for him. Oh, I got so much stuff. About golly. How about I give you two more chatterbaits? You just got 3 chatterbaits for the price of one. Probably have to any white soft plastic. Not right now. All hard baits tonight. Probably sharpen the hooks on these, but here's your white chatterbait. And here's a kind of a green pumpkin shad chatterbait. Go with it. Sharpen that hook. So that's your free. That's your free one. I can get them all in one package here. Thank you for the first purchase, Stone Man. That's what I do here. First time buyers, I give you a free bait, maybe 2. I'm juicing them up tonight. Here we go. Old school baby. Strike King Series 6. old school Strike King Series 6 in the package. Pro model, premier model. No, sir, I don't have any, Robert. That would be a new product, and I don't really have any new stuff. Series 6 Pro model in the package. Collierville, Tennessee. That tells you how old it is. It says this one runs 16 foot on 10-pound line. I love the back of these old school packages. They tell you everything about the bait. Now they just say scan this and go to our influencers page. Thank you, Ethan. All right, another DB3 in the package. This is a Florida one. Chartreuse Blackback DB3. Chartreuse Blackback DB3 in the pack. A newer Florida one. This is a Bagley and a Bagley's. Great fish catcher. Yes, all Bagleys are made of balsa, Stone Man. Unless I've been hoodwinked all my life. Hey, thank you, Corey. All right, how about a Pose 400? Pose 400. Now, Pose are not balsa, they are cedarwood. Chartreuse brown back. Good one. This is a fish catcher. Let's clean her. Let's put a little awesome on there. One thing about the awesome is it's not acetone based. Oh my gosh, it's going to look brand new. You don't want an acetone based cleaner because it will eat the clear coat / paint off. Oh man. Oh Homer. Woo. Here we go. She looking good now. Pose 400. Chartreuse brown back. Man, David Fritz wants so much money on these baits. Good fish catching color right here. Mm. Thank you, Stone Man. Any shallow diving? I do. I do have some shallow diving lures. I just had a lot of requests for deep divers lately. Speaking of shallow diver, how about this? How about an OG shortwort? OG shortwort and fire tiger. It is missing a hook. Shortwort and fire tiger. Pre-Rapala. It is missing a hook. Let's see. I'll look and see if I got some more square bills and stuff like that. And thank you, Scotty. Oh, first purchase. Guess what? You're gonna get a free bait. Have a little fire tiger jointed shad wrap to go with your fire tiger shortwort. I got how about speed trap? Speed trap. They don't, Martin. They don't. Those were exclusive runs from Pittman Creek Wholesale. There's M.M. Moongill. There was Sexy Rockstar. There was Pineapple Smash, and there's one more. Two just sold on the Fishbone show. I'll be dang. Yeah, I think they bought inventory from a local store here, is what I was told. Here we go. Speed Trap, Red Craw. I couldn't tell if it's pre-Rapala or not. It doesn't have dimples, but it's a speed trap. Here we go. Listen to that. Dude, these are badass square bills. Texas Red Craw, that's it, Robert. I like the Crystal Craw. That's one of my favorites. And root beer when you can find it. Hey, we got another first time purchaser. Hey, thank you so much. Let's get you a. I tell you what, red on red. How about a red eye shad and chili crawl for first time buyer? There you go. Red with your red. And don't sleep on throwing red in the fall, man. Red in your chartreuse in the fall, crawl colors, especially in these overcast, nasty days like I got outside right now. Just a little bit different of a flash. Give them something to key in. All right. Here we go. Square bill, old school RC2, Lucky Strike RC2. This one's in good shape. Great little square bill. Rick Klein RC2 from Lucky Strike. This is not a Lucky Craft. Just kind of a translucent kind of gizzard shad pattern. Great square bill. What's up, John? 60 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to do a giveaway at 6 o'clock. I think I'll pull out something else from 6 cents. How about that? Do another 6 cents product giveaway. Great color. Love this one. Bright sunny day in the fall. I'm throwing something like that. Thank you, Rich. How about an old school rattling fat wrap in the package? In the package, rattling fat wrap. I have not, John. I have not. I actually haven't ordered any. I'm kind of behind on the new products. So here's a little rattling fat wrap 5 Fire Tiger with the chartreuse bill in the package. Um, Made in Finland. Is that an open mega dog? That is a lunker lunker punker. That is that is the mag dog from 6 cents right there. I can actually sell that one. I found that in a lot. So here we go. Fire Tiger Rattling Fat Wrap Chartreuse Bill. I think you're gonna be good on a Carolina rig. Um, you could rig it with a weightless swim bait hook if you wanted to. Um, I think it might be good on a wobble head. I've got some rare colors in this lot. Any spooks? Thank you, Greg. Really don't want to ride on this package. Don't want to ride on that package. Uh, who wants a 6 cents mag dog? We'll run this thing. It does got a little bit of hook rash on it. 6 cents mag dog 4K shad. Here we go. 4K shad. 6 cents mag dog. Discontinued bait right here. These things are loud. When do you plan on running the package rogues? You know what? I'll run some here in just a second, okay? I'll be with the next thing. We'll go to rogues, then go back to some Normans. Hey, thank you, Coach K. It's a cool bait. The only thing I don't like about the Mag Dog is it only has 2 hooks. The action is amazing. It needs 3 hooks. That's why I like that Mag Catwalk. This one's louder than the Mag Catwalk. I will say that. All right. I'm going to clean this guy up. Somebody's asking about an all brass Bagley. Well, I got one. I may be messing up by running it, but bring y'all good vintage stuff. Man, this thing cleaned up good. God dang. One thing I will say about these old Bagleys, they clean up very nice. This is an old one. In good shape. It may not be brass. I thought it was. Anyway, I think this is a Balsa B3. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the Tennessee shad with the orange belly. Maybe it's not brass, but it's an old one. Balsa B3. This is definitely a Florida bait. B3 Bagley. Here we go. Balsa B3. Tough bait here. This is a fish catcher. Put you some new gamakatsus on there and go to town. Now, I've got some Balsa B1s. I've got some Killer B. Thank you, Garrett. By the way, any of these old Bagleys, I'll try to ship in a box. I'm going to go get some bubble wrap tomorrow before I ship. I'm going to start bubble wrapping in the Balsa baits. I haven't had anybody have any damaged stuff yet, but I just got to be careful. All right. Rogues in the package. Let me look for this gentleman. He's been asking and waiting very patiently. Let's looky here. See what we got. Oh, mighty. There's rogues outside the package. Oh, damn, there's some more top orders. Just look at this stuff, guys. I mean, there's a great looking rogue in there I might run. All right. There's a rogue. There's another rogue. I thought I had some devil torches in here. Look at all these freaking jerk baits. There's banglers, Lucky Craft, all kinds of stuff in here. Looking for. I swore I had some devil's horses. There's a super rogue. Suspending pro rogue. Yeah. There's a rattling rogue. Thought I had some devil's horses in here. There you go. There's about 4 rogues here in the package. All right. These got the Excalibur treble hooks on here. It was a DC9 Bango. 1992 Smithwick. All right. It's orange belly, gold, black back. We'll run it. Smithwick Rogue. In the package. Gold, black back, orange belly. This is a Mark Menendez special. Before he was a Strike King man, he hammered him on the Smithwick Rogue. You can even watch the video over there on the YouTubes. Ronell, hey, he made a first purchase. Ronell, I'll give you a free bait. I'll put it in your package. You'll get a free bait. Here's another Rogue. Chrome blackback orange belly. This is the Smithwick Pro Rogue Excalibur treble hooks, 1992. I actually have kind of promised that to a guy, Skeeter Boy. A guy bought some wee baits from me. He asked me if I had one, and I did. And I told him he would get first dibs on it. Chrome blackback orange belly old school Rogue. This is the 5-inch. Thank you, MC Tim. All right, 2 more Rogues in the package. Here's a Chrome blackback white belly 1992 Smithwick Pro Rogue. Now, this one does not have the Excalibur. This is the 5-inch Rogue. Here we go. But I am willing to dive into that bag of goodies and see what else we got. Oh, you are? Okay. Well, I didn't know. Thank you, Jonathan. You got a first purchase. I'll send you a free bait as well. Man, thank you to all the first time buyers tonight. Like I said, if you've never joined one of my shows, if you're a first time buyer, I'll send you a free bait. It could be a rattle trap, could be a spinner bait, chatter bait, another crankbait. Who knows? Just extra stuff. Any flutter spoons? I do, but I don't have any right now. Well, let me run this one more rogue here. This is the old school suspending pro rogue. So that's the big 6-incher, um, chrome, black back, white belly. This is the one I prefer to throw. This gets you a big bite. Here we go. In the package. Pump Shack 69. We got 62 people in here. Thank you guys. It's been a little bit before I've been on the whatnots. I got tons of baits to move. Hey, Mr. Ronell, thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. All right. DC9 has been called for. Let's see if I can find it in here. I'm going to grab a couple of these, though. Here's an old school Storm Thunder stick. Here's a Bagley's. Here's a Bangalore number 4. I'll be damned. I really wanted, I don't know what that is. Is that a Bagley? Um, there was one rogue in particular. Oh, hell yeah. Gotta have that guy. This is the one I really want. Now, this ain't got any hooks on it. DC number 9 Bangalore. I tell you what, Carlos, I'm going to set that aside so you know I got it. But here it is, just so you know. There it is. Bagley's Bangalore number 5. Carlos, I'm going to sit it aside for you. You did not miss the DD22s. I ran a few, and we're just kind of got off on a little tangent here, running other stuff. Hell, here's a good Lucky Craft. Discontinued Lucky Craft. How about that? They don't even make this bait no more. God dang, I just stuck myself with a hook. I got a couple Bomber Long A's in here too. Good ones. Damn, I didn't know. There's a good bag of stuff in here. I had to open this whole thing up. I'm trying to get this one Bomber Long A. I'll have to get to it at a different time. I've got a Screwtail Long A. Guys, anybody looking for the Bomber Screwtail? What would you say, Pumpkin Shack? Hit that Bagley. Don't have any pre-wrap warts. Let's see if I got another Bagley Bangalore in here. This is a Bagley. What is this? Anybody know what that is? A Bagley pattern. I don't know what Bagley bait that is. The Lucky Craft is a Slender Pointer 97. All right. I got a bunch of stuff out in front of me, so let's go. I'm pretty sure this is a Bagley. Here's a Bagley's Bangalore number 4, full black back. Here we go. You'll have to put hooks on it. It's the silver full black back Bangalore number 4. Good looking little bait for sure. Pump Shack. He's gonna make his first purchase. I'll tell you what, Pump Shack. Let's dig back in his box here. I'll give you a free Rattling Rogue to go with your purchase. We're gonna run these Jerkbaits for a bit, Bangalores, whatnot, and then I'm gonna go back to the Normans and just random stuff. I really like to clear the Normans out tonight. What I got brought in here. All right, Bomber Long A, Mark Sosin edition. Actually, no, this is a Jim Bitter. I don't have any middle ends. Not have any middle ends. This is tough long A to find right here. Someone had braided line on here. Jim Bitter Long A from the Pro Autograph series, that golden shiner color. Good one here. Here we go. Jim Bitter Long A. Those Florida guys, they eat these things up. Thank you, Tim. Yeah. I can see Jim dropping the classic when fish. That Bass Bagley is sweet. I'll tell you what, I'll run it right now. I'll run the Bass Bagley. I don't know what model. I'm not a Bagley guru. I'm getting better. I've had some help from some guys. Now, the crankbaits, I'm good on. All right. Not sure what model this is. It looks in good shape. It does. I'm going to cut the line off the split ring here. It was thrown before. Oh, baby bass color. It's got to be a number 4 Bangalore. It's in good shape. I don't see any cracks or anything. All right, here we go. Might be a rare one. I have no idea. Well, we're running. Well, this guy lived really close to Santee Cooper, so that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Pump Shack. Trans Hardware LB4. So baits can transition as well. Vern, what kind of pronouns do we put with this one? Fry fishing special. That's it. Y'all did see Drew Benton fishing with the Bang lure on the Elite Series this year in Florida, and he was snatching them. People say, "Oh, he's using scope to snag." No, dude, he's throwing a Bang lure. The hardware is transitional. I got you. I know what you mean. I was just making a joke. Uh, Here we go. Here's a. Is this a trans? Is this one trans? This is a Bagley with a prop on it, right? This is a whatever. I don't know. Somebody may pay $5 or $1. I don't know. Let's run this. I believe this is a Bagley. Doesn't have anything on the bottom, but here we go. It's the Bangalore with a prop, I believe. It's a good looking bait. Kind of got some AC Shiner vibes to me. A Bango 5-inch. You sure that's 5 inches? I'll have to ask my mom. Lure Getter, thank you for first purchase. Tell you what, Lure Getter, let's get you a free bait. See what we got in this Topwater box here. It's free. We can do a free Topwater bait. Here you go. Give you this little popper. That's kind of like a nice dial or something like that. Looks good. Free bait. I'll be fishing Kentucky Lake and Barkley Friday and Saturday. Really? You coming out up with Wes? Break out some more Topwater. All right. I might run some of these. I got a bunch of poppers right now. No hooks on them. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah? Just stay off my spots. That's all I'm saying. I'll be out there Tuesday. Y'all go stay on Barkley. Don't come over to Kentucky. Duke and Tennessee's playing. Yeah, man, I live right here on Kentucky Lake, but I am a Tennessee Vols fan. All right, a couple more jerking baits, and then we're gonna go back to some Normans. Here's a discontinued. This color is called MS Magic Scales MJ Herring. They have put a feather treble. some suspense strips, but this is a discontinued Slender Pointer 97. I love this bait. This is one of my favorite little jerk baits, and I like the 112 as well. But this is a great. It's got the action more of a rogue instead of that pointer darting side to side. It's got a lot of roll to it. Love those scale patterns. A lot of big guys like American Shad. I like the MJ Herring because it's got this olive gold back to it. Caught a really good spotted bass on this years ago. And Christian gonna take it down. Hey, he made a first purchase. Let's get him a free bait. Let's get him a free bait. See if I got a little popper in here we can give him to. Got a bunch of these poppers. Just random, don't know who made it. Very similar to like a yellow magic, hell it may be. Or splash it, we'll give you a free one. You'll have to put some hooks on her. That's the only problem buying them baits in these big lots sometimes. They don't come with a lot of hooks. Oh, it's giveaway time, guys. It's giveaway time. It's giveaway time. It's a great lucky craft, by the way. Man. All right, so let's see. What do we want to give away? Um, what is that? It's a broken mega bass. What do we give away here? Let's see what I got new down here. And that's bodegas. Bodegas. First 300. What can we give away? I wish I had some 6 cents top waters that weren't a mag catwalk. Give me just a second. Let me see if I can find a giveaway bait. There we go. Here's a 6 cents pressure series. Pressure series 13. Chartreuse Pro Blue. I throw this one quite a bit. This is a good crankbait. A deep diving flat side. Let's run this giveaway. And then our ending giveaway will be a draw signed by Ben Milliken. So let's run this giveaway. So y'all get in for giveaway number 2. All right. There it is. Y'all jump in here. Get you a 6 cents deep crankbait. All right. Let's run a couple more jerking baits. Here's an suspending pro rogue. Look at this color. Purple back, chartreuse, red, bleeding red. I think they call that one like electric table rock or something like that. That's the pro series. Let's go. 6 cents long plastics. I don't. I might can do a giveaway of some 6 cents plastic. What kind of plastic you looking for? I don't really sell any of the 6 cent stuff. That's a great rogue right there. I got one hanging up on my display wall. Hey, Gergron, Gergron, Greg Ron 89. Thank you. Ben Milliken makes me feel really good about pronouncing you guys' usernames. He him and me. All right, here we go. Here's a discontinued uh suspending thunderstick. My northern guys, I don't know. Pre Rapala suspending thunderstick. Kind of a red craw pattern. Here we go. Suspending thunderstick. Man, I remember selling deep thundersticks and deep thunderstick juniors in the package on eBay in high school and getting $20 to $50 a piece for some of them. It was crazy. Thank you, Austin. Oh, here's a What is this? Here's a Rapala X Wrap in the package. Rapala X Wrap in the package. This is hot steel X Wrap 10 in hot steel. That's a great looking color in the package. X Wrap 10 hot steel in the package. I like the X Wrap series. Your day two congler was from Lexington. Did you get him a Go Vols for me, Hellabass? Thank you, Froggy. Thank you guys for the follows and get on that giveaway. How about a Shad Wrap? Man, this package. Here's a Shad Wrap number 5, silver blue, genuine silver plate. Shad Wrap 5 in the package. We had a great performance against the team from Lexington last night. There we go. Offensively, Shad Wrap silver blue, silver plated in the package. Number 5. I'm gonna have to sell Shad Wraps in bulk, to be honest with you. We may be doing some 4 or 5 bait lots. Or as one guy used to say, yes, balls, I got deep runners. We're fixing to do some deep runners. Thank you, Pumpkin Shack. What was it that guy used to say on here? Here's a and we'd be like, dude, it's called a Shad Wrap. It's on the package. And he'd just go, okay, deep runner. What about this deep diver? Z300 Ed Chambers WEC. This is Ed Chambers 01. This is not a pose. That is a Z300. All right. Let's see. See if I got any different deep divers in here. See if I got any. I do have a couple pose. Hold on. Here's a pose. I said I had a pose, and I can't get it out of the package. There's. All right. Look at all these Normans. Oh, got a ton of Normans. Let's see. Let's grab some Bill Normans right now. Oh, dang. Y'all want suspending DD22s? Hey, Yak Basson. Thank you so much. You just won giveaway number 2. Appreciate you. All right. This is a pose. I think it's a pose 500. Haven't seen this. This is a great looking color. I don't think that's a repaint. Could be wrong. Here we go. Pose. Well, I got Denver's defense in my fantasy team, so I'm all about it. Thank you for all the followers. Thank you, Paige. How do you win the giveaway? You when I post the giveaway, it say enter giveaway, and you hit enter, and it say be following. Got kicked off any chopos? No, sir. Thank you, Marcus. I don't have any chopos tonight. I may have some shallow divers later, but not at the moment. I've had a lot of guys want some DD22s. Well, hopefully, if anything, I just need George Pickens to do good. All right. Well, that's a good looking DD. We got some tough DD22s coming up. This is the box of DD22s, baby. Look at this guy. Woo! How about a straight up naked one? Here's one for TK Stanley, a naked suspend. DD14. This whole box is full of Normans. There's another suspend. Another suspend. Here we go. We'll start it with O, run Ed Chambers. All right, if you guys want me to run Ed Chambers Z300, I will. Let me add this and do this separately because I got to start at a different price. I'm going to do 30 seconds on it. I'm going to start at $25. Sudden death, 30 seconds, starting at $25. All right. Ready? Here you go. Zoom Ed Chambers. You can sit on the bill. This is a Z300. I don't think I forgot the color. It's almost like a Kusa special. You never know, Jig Flipper. A lot of people won't bid $25 on a bait. Not everybody on Whatnot is, I guess, Balsa specialist. So 1 second left. Leland is going to take it down. Great job. And a first purchase. I'll throw you a free bait in there. Damn, that's a good deal on a Ed Chambers bait. That's a great grab. Hey, if you're scared, oh, I know people would tell me, well, I'm afraid to bid because it might go up too high. Well, if you don't bid, you never know. Yeah, that's probably $100 bait, to be honest with you. But you don't see me complaining. All I'm going to tell you is great deal, Leland, and I appreciate you in the show. I am not the seller that I'm not that seller that says bid them up, guys, bid them up. I got in a show the other night, and the guy was like, "Guys, you got to bid more. You got to bid more. I can't keep doing this." You know what I did? Leave. I don't have time for that. All right, DD22. Let's see, what color is this? Pearl chartreuse lateral line. Pearl chartreuse lateral line. Here we go. But you know, I definitely got some more WCs. Chartreuse pearl lateral line. This one isn't a suspend. This is a fish catcher though. How much is shipping? It charges you like $6 for your first one, and then it's just 20, 30 cents each bait until you get over like a pound, and then it charges you whatever priority mail is. Honestly, you buy 4 or 5 baits, you're pretty good. Some sellers do a flat shipping rate, and that's fine, but how about the two orange at the top right on the wall? Those 6 cent swanks? No, I don't sell any. All this stuff behind me. So, long story short, I used to do YouTube quite a bit with my buddy Rich Hellabass, do a lot of YouTube streams. So, I built this wall of all my 6 cent stuff because I'm sponsored by them, and I just leave it behind. But it won't be long. I'm going to have a new background. I'll have a whole full office. Hey man, good luck on the new job. I always say that, and in sincerity, I wish the best for everybody. I want to see everybody succeed at life. I don't care if you buy from me or not, Alabama Bass. I just want everything to be good for you, brother. All right, DD14 Pearl Blueback, Pearl Blueback DD14. I know the exact color. I've got this Norman color list here. This is cool. This is old school. This might be more rare than the actual baits I've got. You got your Norman standard colors. This thing's cool. It keeps me in check when someone asks me what color I got. I can look back here. All right, DD14. Here we go. DD14. I'd love to sell a color book if I had an extra, but my buddy Brian Head, shout out to him, he got it to me. Al Fisher from Norman Lures sent it to him, and he hooked me up. And actually, what I'm wanting to do is kind of frame that. You just came to watch. You're killing me. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to give a little bait education. Got any vintage wood Smithwicks? I do, but they're not with me. I'm going to write some things down for next Sunday. That'll be, thank you, Corey. Next Sunday, I'll try to bring some wood Smithwicks. I know I've got some Devil's Horse. I've had a lot of guys ask tonight. All right. DD22. Look at this guy. This is, I believe, this color is called Gobi. DD22. It's either that or watermelon candy. I actually think it's Gobi. DD22. That's a beautiful bait. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, man. You never know what bait man is going to have. Sometimes I'll have some rare top waters, paycheck baits. I'll have balsa baits, spinner baits. Sometimes I've ran jackhammers. Uh, I do have a lot of man's minus ones at the moment. I'm kind of holding on. Got some regular bait. I got a few babies. Probably won't be tonight. I really need to move these Normans. Thank you, Wes. I'm kind of on a DB3 collection. Any more autographed jerk baits? I do have a Jim Bitter, I believe. I'll have to look. I got some KVD autograph ones as well. Just don't have them with me tonight. We'll do another giveaway. Actually, we'll wait to about 7:50. We'll give away a draw 9-inch glide. It's autographed. All right. DD22 suspend in Bumblebee. Uh, DD22 suspend Bumblebee. Let's give her a little clean job real quick. A little clean job. There's some of these Normans on this list I'd like to have for my personal collection because I can't find them. Like Blue Note Crawl, that's a tough one. Frog, that's a tough one. All right, here we go. She clean, she good. Let's run it. Bumblebee, Norman DD22 suspend. Got another DD14 on here. I'm digging for baits while you guys are bidding. How about a chrome blue? Oh man, that's a tough ass color right there. Feel like my phone's for the balls. Thank you, balls. That's a beautiful color, man. I love that. See how that it's green? Well, it's also blue. That is a Toledo Bend deal. My buddy Tater Reynolds told me that Bumblebee is the deal on Rayburn and Toledo Bend. Look at this guy. Look at that. Whoa. Trying to get there's a great DD. Here's a couple more DD14s. Well, let's see. Oh, Bumblebee DD14. How about that? All right, Bumblebee DD14. Let's clean her up a little bit. It's got a little dust on her. Norman's cleanup so good because of that clear coat they use. If you look at the new bumblebees, they have a wholly different scale pattern on them. All right, she cleaned good. DD14 in bumblebee. Does have a little eye that's got a little place on it, but DD14 bumblebee. Here we go. She running. DD14. Trying to find some cool ones in here. Oh, looky here. Smithwick. I knew we had some. I knew I had one. I knew I had one in here. This is a good DD14 right here. Snipers in force. Thank you, Yak Basson. All right. Somebody asked, here's a Smithwick Devil's Horse. Not sure what model. You guys can see it's in the package. Is a chrome, kind of black, orange belly. X1308B model. Okay. This is in the package. Guys were asking, here we go. Old Smithwick in the package. Devil's Horse. I knew I had one. I'm just in the wrong freaking box. Oh, I just found an old sour grape Norman suspend. Sorry, I just keep reaching behind me. I'm trying to grab lures as we go. And lure getter took it down. Thank you, lure getter. It's one of the goats I got in my hand. One of the goats. Gotta clean up the goat. Texas Shad DD22. Is that not the one or what? God, this is just a killer bait. I love this in the wintertime. This was my first deep dive in the wintertime crankbait I used. Texas Shad DD22. Let's run it. Texas Shad DD22. And then I've got sour grape. What is that guy? That's a tough one. Blake Cockrell loves this. Good thing he ain't on here. Is it running at 20 seconds or 30 seconds? I hope it's 20. We may go down to 15. Hey, Sam Moore made a first purchase. Thank you, Sam. I'll be sending you a free bait with your purchase. And it's 56. All right, check this one out. I did not realize what this is. This is a color. Chartreuse black red throat. Chartreuse black back red throat in a DD22 suspend. There's the red throat. Any bandits? I don't have any bandits tonight, balls. No bandits. Chartreuse black red throat DD22 suspend. Yeah, I gotta fix my timer. I gotta go back down to 20 seconds, guys. I can't sit here. I don't mind 30 seconds, but I'm trying to remove volume. I probably got between what I got now and what's at home about 150 DD22. Thank you, balls. And I'll be able to run some pairs, but I'm trying to run a different color. 15. I wish. Let's run 15 seconds. 15 seconds from here on out. That way we can run quick. Uh, edit. Time limit 15 seconds. Save changes. All right. Let's see. What color is this? I think this is coleslaw. Where is it on my chart? It may not be on here. This is ain't a Pro Edge. All right, check this one out. DD14. DD14, I believe that color is called coleslaw. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty tough one. 15 seconds. God, it's going at 30 seconds. I just told you not to do that. I don't know what's going on, but it's supposed to be 15 seconds. Oh well. DD14 and coleslaw. I believe that's it. Pretty tough color. I got several suspends I want to run. Thank you, Wes. Any deep divers or Power Strike King? I might have some more Strike King. I'm kind of on the Normans right now. I'll change it up here in just a minute. But do you have any 6 cents ridgeworms or shakies? I do. Got a ton of them in my personal stash. But I don't sell 6 cents. I'm just on their pro staff. So, and my pro staff contract does not allow me to sell this stuff. So, all right. DD22 suspend, tropical shad. There you go. Pro staff. Yeah. I don't even really like calling it pro staff. I don't know what you would call it. Just a team, I guess. And my contract says I cannot sell any of the 6.6 product. I'm good. Hey, not a problem, man. I get asked every whatnot, to be honest with you. I need to put a sign. And it's, I get it. If they're giving me free product, kind of wouldn't be cool to sell it. Thank you, Sam. Now I'm gonna run a couple tough ones. And then I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna get off the Normans here in just a minute. And get off the Normans. And we'll find some other stuff. Check out. This is a clown color prism. I believe this is Prism Clown DD22 Suspend. All right, I need to fix this thing. Oh, it's stuck on 30 seconds sudden death. Beautiful bait. That's definitely one, if you're a collector of Normans, you probably want to add to your stash. I'd like to have the whole catalog, one of everything. And I might shoot for that. That might be my new goal, to have one of everything in a DD22 and have an awesome display. I'd like to. I'm collecting DB3s right now. SD Corn Dog. Thank you so much, Corn Dog. I'll get you a free bait with your package too. Who is going to win Sunday Night Football tonight? Hellbass. I was rooting for you, buddy. Just so you know. I think I might have to figure out how to fish those Bass Nations. All right, here's a nude DD22 suspend. Send it to TK, send it to Horseshoe, send it to Bag 5 Baits. Get it painted how you want. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Pittsburgh win. They're not my favorite team, but they're not my least favorite team. DD22 suspend, naked one. I'm going to try to run about 100 baits tonight. Naked DD22. It's clear. It's topless. Thank you, balls. I'm gonna run about 5 more Normans, and then we're gonna dig through boxes and look for more stuff. All right. DD14, and this color is called uh, crawfish. DD14 and crawfish. Chartreuse black blueback. I think I got another one, Sam. Oh, look. May have one in the package. Chartreuse greenback. I, no. Yeah, I got one. DD14 and crawfish. I gotta get this. Why is this thing staying on 30 seconds? I'm wanting it 15. I want to run faster. Oh, watch out. Carl's in there. My DD2. He's my Norman guru. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate you. We've got a request on a color. What's some stuff you guys might want to see next week? I'll do some digging. Uh, unpin, edit, and pin it again. Thank you, Big Money. Thank you. Save changes. Ah, thank you, Levi. I did have a Chartreuse Blue DD22 request. There's a 14. Guess what? Let's clean her up real quick. God, these things clean good. These clean better than my truck. These are probably some of the most durable baits ever made. And they are made of butyrate, by the way. I did not know that for a long time. All right. Tropical Shad, Chartreuse Blue Gel Coat. 181. 15 seconds. Go. 15 seconds sudden death. It's actually 181. Yeah, Chartreuse Blue. Tropical Shad is black. Yeah, y'all go follow Carl. He's got Norman's. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. Any little ends? Ooh, I don't know if I have any right now, Chambers, but I will. I'll add that to my get Norman little ends. Let me see if I got some deep little ends in this box. Oh yeah, I got some deep little ends. How about that? I got some suspend deep little ends. Oh damn, that's a good rare one right there. That's a rare DD22. Let's change it up. Let's go with some deep little ends real quick. Oh shit, my wife's home. All right, deep little end. Deep little end and fire tiger. Hey Dad. Hey Niels. Who brought you home? Thomas or Dad. Okay. Deep little end, fire tiger. It's a good deal. Carl's gonna take it for $3 all day. All right. Let's see here. God, I couldn't get that bag open. 15 seconds, much better. All right, another deep little end. Here's a deep little end bumblebee suspend Deep little end, suspend, and bumblebee. Here we go. 15 seconds. Suspend, deep little end, bumblebee. Carl is Bill Norman's godson. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you, Carl. Now, Carl, ain't no way you're gonna pay $12 for a deep little end and resell it on the whatnot. I'm just kidding. That's a fish catching color. That's probably worth it, to be honest with you. I love the fact that this color, you look at it one way, the top is green, but in another way, it's blue. That is a fish catcher. Here we go. This is their version of sexy shad. They don't call it sexy shad either. God, they call it sexy west is what they call this one. Deep little end. No, they call it God, what they call it. It ain't sexy shad. I've been guilty of buying high and selling low too. It happens. Oh, there's Blake. Blake, you missed the Texas shad DD22. Thank you, Blake. Oh God, I forget. I've got one in the package, and I forgot exactly what they call it. It's not Sexy West was a rattle trap color. Um, God dang, I don't even think it's on my Norman catalog. But I actually like this better than the Strike King Sexy Shad. All right, check this out. Speaking of tough, I gotta clean this one up. We had one Bagley color tonight. Here's the other Bagley. This is a special run. I done had one in DC9. Here's one in dark green crawdad. You don't see this one very often. Cleaning all this tackle box rust off. Whew. Damn, this one's sexy. Check this. Yeah. If you're a Bagley guy. Whew. Blake with the 7-pounder. Thank you, my man. All right, so this one's in really good shape. It does have a little crack in the paint. And I mean, it's a hairline. You can't even see it. But here we go. We're running it. DD22. Dark green crawdad. I've got a buddy, Darius, to keep saying that a DB3 at night is his go-to. Thank you, Carl. I don't even know if you've got that one. That's a tough one. I don't find that one very often. Matter of fact, that may be the first one I've ever had. All right. Look at here, boys. Sour grape. Got a little gunk on here. Literally, they were just in this box, so I didn't have a chance to go through and clean them all up. I'm trying to get Junior to do bait cleanup for me, but my son has a girlfriend now, so dad time is not happening lately. Someone's put some new hooks on this. All right, DD22 suspend sour grape. You actually caught a fish in an OG wart? Wow. Crankbaits do work on the Mississippi River. I think Norman's sour grape's one of the best versions of chartreuse purple. Thank you, Sam. I had a DM from a guy in Texas. Won't mention his name, but he's a hammer, and he's won by all the DD22 suspends I got. He said, "Whatever price." Here we go. Here's that. I believe that's one's coleslaw and a DD22. We got to negotiate on price. Coleslaw DD22. I believe that's it. I would love to see some stuff that Al's painted that never made it to market. We got to get him on a YouTube stream, Brian. Get you on there as well. I've got an idea. Levi knows. I've been talking and start up. Hey, congrats on 69, Sam. It's kind of doing a new podcast that's just straight up bait talk, not so much tackle talk. Like I love Andrew, uh, but just talk about old school baits. I think that's the only one I got with me. I got one in the package, Jonathan. I think I talked to you on Instagram. Um, and what all I got in here? Hell yeah! How about a lavender shad suspender? All right. I've only got about an hour and 15 left. It's another sour grate. Dude, that's a good one. I'm gonna be honest, the package is coming out. I like to keep that one in the package, but the package ain't no good. Let's see. Here's another suspender. Here's a good DD14. It's a good crawl color. All right. That's all the Normans I'm gonna run tonight. All right, DD22 suspend. I believe that one was called watermelon seed. DD22 suspend watermelon seed. I'll clean it for you. Got some dirt on it. Literally, you just spray the awesome on, the dirt goes away. The dirt goes away with awesome. 15 seconds. DD22. Suspend watermelon seed. I may even have some root beers and Mountain Dews coming up next week. But I'm going to try to vary it. Different shows, I'll have different baits. Thank you, Greg. Carl, you're talking to the same guy you were talking to on Bass Pro Central, bud. All right, DD22. This is 124 NC crawfish. Does not have the green flake in the back. And this one is not it is it is a suspender. Is a suspender. And balls are going to take it down. Thank you, balls. We're on number 70. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the bag and pre-label it. How about a DD22 suspend and lavender shad? Ooh, it's got a bubble on it. DD22 lavender shad. Now they make two colors. They make one that's called dark lavender shad, and then just regular lavender shad. Is that a Mikey? I do not have a Mikey. Lavender shad DD22 suspend. A simple but very effective color. And it's crazy. I see all this new stuff. Thank you, Corey. Number 72. I'm very interested to see how many glide baits Milliken sells tonight. I think Ben, I've been texting with him. He literally has more glide baits than I might have Balsa cranks. It's unreal. Here's a cool one. And someone's even included a snap. Chartreuse baby bass lateral line. DD22, not suspended chartreuse baby bass lateral line. Dude, it's crazy. Now, I ain't gonna hate. I seen some hate in the comment section on the whatnot from other whatnotters, and I kind of think it's uncalled for. The price is what somebody is willing to pay for it, good or bad. Oh, I know you're not, Phil. I'm just saying. Good or bad, the price is always what someone's willing to pay for it. And one night, DD22s might sell like they're tonight. The next night, maybe guys don't want to pay more than $4 or $5. And there is the aura, and let's make no mistake about it. Ben is super popular, easily one of the most popular fishing YouTubers of all time. Love him or hate him. Very popular on the Elite series. Love him or hate him. He has a huge following. And man, if Kevin Van Dam was on here selling his KVD 1.5s and red eye shads and autographing baits, I would probably be paying premium price just for the chance to buy some stuff from KVD. It's just part of it, and I don't hate. And I will say this, it won't be long till you'll see every Tom, Dick, and Harry Elite Series guy that's in $500,000 credit card debt selling on his tackle and whatnot. Uh, that I kind of joke with Ben. I said, you just opened Pandora's box. I'm kind of a nobody. I agree, Big Muddy, 100%, man. And I support everybody. And let's be honest, Big Muddy, a year and a half ago, maybe before I got on here, I'm not saying I did it, but when I first got on Whatnot, there might be 70 or 80 people in total on the whole fishing thing. I mean, I remember when I'd have like 20 or 30 viewers and was like, wow, I'm doing great. Now at any night, there's 300 to 400 people on just the fishing part. There's 300 or 400 people any minute looking at fishing stuff on eBay. Actually, probably 3 or 4 thousand. So yeah, 21 fishing Sunday nights. It used to be me and maybe FLW Tim and a few other guys. Now there's a bunch. So the more people that get on these platforms, it's better for the buyer and it'll be better for the seller. So competition is a good thing, but and a lot of guys do it part time and they only have time to sell on the weekend. So that's one reason you'll see more guys sell on Sunday and Saturday nights. Like I used to love Wednesday and Thursdays when I was working midnights. That worked out the best for me. And then I could chill on the weekends. But Sunday nights, pretty much when I like to do a 3 or 4 hour show. Dude, this sour grape here is beautiful. Sour grape DD22 coming up. Man, Bait Man special right there. $25 jigs. That's awesome. More power to Cliff. Yep. I agree. They scheduled me for overtime all weekend, hella, and they canceled on me. And so I was able to do it tonight. Been been putting in the hours. And then, my mom's health's not great. If you do or don't, yes, it was a DD22, non-suspender still. And We're working on moving. Uh, gonna have my house for sale. Put my mom's house for sale as soon as she's able to get out of rehab, the nursing home situation. We're going to. We got a contract on a new house. I will have a huge office, and so I'm going to make one side of the room will be Tennessee Vols because I'm going to start a Tennessee sports streaming channel, college football channel, and then I'll have. I'm going to be able to take a lot of this stuff in my bait room here and move it in my office. So I'll always have all the stuff that I've got whatnot ready, anything to sell ready, and then I'm gonna have me a nice Balsa collection, my OG baits, stuff hanging on the wall, um, and just a room inside that I can stream and whatnot out of, and I'll have a garage um, um, for my bass boat. But the most important part is I'll be able to have my mom with me, and my wife has stepped up. She's going to quit her job and my wife's going to take care of my mom. No nursing home. I'm really proud of my wife. I'm excited to be with my mom because I want to give her the best care possible. It's about quality of life. Sitting in a nursing home, there's no quality of life. I'm telling you, I can't stand going in one. My mom hates it. She's excited to be with us, the grandkids. But there will probably be after November, Thanksgiving, they're probably going to be a week, 2 week period. There probably is no whatnot, or you don't hear much from me. But let's run a few more of these Normans, and then we'll dig for some other stuff. I got some accent buzz baits, by the way. Some accent double buzz baits. Here's a good DD14. It does have a mark on it. It's going to come off. Little DD14. This color is, damn, what color it is? Ooh, DD14. God dang, what's the name of this color? It's damn, Tennessee Shad. Yeah, Tennessee Shad Flake. Here we go. Yeah, man. I no, they're the accent double takes. She volunteered. I didn't ask her to do it. And you know, I don't know why I want to call it something else. Thank you, Blake. I've got 4 more Normans, and then we're going to do some digging. Actually, I'm fixing to do a giveaway of a Ben Milliken draw. You guys in here? I think what most people don't understand about whatnot and selling baits is shipping. Keep the Normans going. All right, Jonathan. DD14. This one is brown khaki orange. Brown khaki orange. DD14. This was such an ugly color, but there's a lot of people that catch fish on this one. I like khaki orange greenback. That's the one I'm hunting. And a deep little end and middle end. The buzz baits are not high riders. I'll show you what they are. Give me just a second. Thank you, Robert. Matter of fact, I'll just run one. Y'all ready for a buzz bait? Hold on. Random buzz bait coming up. See if I can find one here. Buzz B2. Here we go. This is a 3/8 ounce accent buzzbait B2. These are sweet. They got these little floats on there. They keep it up. When I like a double buzz, when that water is super calm, there's no wind. Everybody's out throwing their ploppers, their vixens. I like this double buzz. It's not real loud and it leaves a big V trail. So, accent buzz, 3/8 ounce. The High Rider Buzzbait B2. This one is black. Here we go. Buzz B2 High Rider. Now, and these, I don't like a frog on my double buzz. I like them just how they are. Thank you, Marcus. Is that 77? Damn, it's got. Let's see, I might have another one. Let's see if I got another one. God. See if I got another one. I may not. Oh, I sure do. Did the cat have an ass? This one's chartreuse. The package is turning chartreuse, but here's a chartreuse 3/8 accent high rider double buzz. Dude, these do get absolutely crushed. Like if the wind's up and you got ripple and you're throwing a buzz bait, I want something that's really loud. Thank you, Marcus. Duck with a boner drag weeds. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Thank you, Marcus. All right, let's do this last follower giveaway. This is the big one. This is the big one. So I have this draw. It's in a 6 cents case. So you're going to get a 9-inch draw box signed by Ben Milliken. I told everyone I was going to do it on his stream. So giveaway 3. You got to be following me. You got 5 minutes. I'll pull the draw out and I'll stick it in the box. But it will be your package will be signed by Ben Milliken. Definitely, it's given away. Let's see. Let's see what's in this bag of poppers. How about a bone wiggle wart? Here we go. This is a transition wart. This is a storm mag bone wiggle wart. Transition mag wiggle wart. So transition period. They have a different style bill. They're still owned by Storm, but this is when they're transitioning to be owned by Rapala. Thank you, Marcus. Damn, I'll lose more pins than anybody. I can tell you that. Good old 79. It's just 10 more than 69. It identifies as Storm. It does, actually. It really does. There ain't nothing wrong with the bone mag. Ain't got any 6 cents crappie strobes. I sure don't. There we go. M2. Is that a Micah? Is that a Michael? I think that's a Michael. It's a little Michael popper. If you guys know, you know, it's in that Rico family. Splash it. Little kind of a full fire tiger. Here we go. You'll have to put some hooks on these. I don't have any hooks or feather troubles or anything for them. They're as is out of the bag. Thank you, Marcus. That's a good looking little. God, man, that would be a great little bluegill bed destroyer. I'll have some more Topwater next week. We'll get some Sammys and um, who knows. I am still going to do a daytime show. I'm fishing Tuesday, so I'll reschedule that. So uh, let's look at either Thursday for a daytime show. Just have all kinds of random stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. That's oh, I found a yellow magic, boys. Found another yellow magic. I do not know what that is. Chug a bug. None of these have hooks on them. Oh, Pico Pop. What is this? A prism image. I've never heard of that. Huh. Oh, Now, all right, here's another yellow magic. Okay, check this out. Y'all got a minute and a half to get in that giveaway. 58 guys in here. We're giving away a 9-inch Ben Milliken autographed draw glide. More shad variation DD22. Okay, we can do that as well. We're gonna run some poppers real quick. This is called a prism image. Old school bait here. You got a little prism image popper. You're gonna have to put some hooks on in a split ring on this. Look at that. Big old mouth on it. Topwater hooks, guys. On my poppers, I really like a Gamakatsu G Finesse. That's my favorite. Thank you, Marcus. Number 2s or 4s on the smaller poppers. And you can get the G Finesse feather trebles. If you don't like those, I do like an owner. How's Kentucky been fishing? It's getting better. It's getting better, man. I've lost my I hadn't lost my GoPro, but my cable for my GoPro. Are you a guide as well? Nah, dude, I don't guide. Uh, I just fish. Garrett knows. Garrett, did you catch? What did you have in the Jetta? Like, I normally wouldn't weigh 3 keepers in, but I did. It was that tough, and I wasn't that far off the check. I think I had 712 for 3, and I worked for that. All right, 1 second in the giveaway. Who's winning this 9-inch draw glide? If it's Hellabass, I'm going to send him a Baitman glide. Hey, Mr. Thiel, congratulations. Great dude. Been with me for years on YouTube. Thiel, I'll get that out to you with your package, my friend. Did you get a check, Garrett? Yeah, so first fish of the morning, I pulled up on my number 1 top order spot, and I thought, no, surely someone would be there. Nobody was there. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. And my partner made a cast, missed one. Next thing I know, bowling ball hits my catwalk. I set the hook. It's got it. I said, get the damn net. This is a great big one. And it jumps. It's a big smallmouth. I don't like to put weight with them, but I've seen enough 4-pounders. It was over 4. And got right to the boat. I seen that mad cat walk in its mouth and on the side. I said, dude, this thing's hooked good. I'll be patient with him. And it jumped one more time. And he's getting ready to go to the net. And all of a sudden, my catwalk floats up. Now, and I stayed positive. I said, you know what? It's a good sign they're going to bite. I worked my ass off till 3 o'clock on the top order to catch 4 more keepers. And one of them I threw back because it would just barely touch the line when I caught it. And then near way in, I couldn't get it to touch. And I said, man, you might could get it touched, but I'm not going to be that guy. So it was really tough, but I didn't give up and kept a positive attitude. And that's what you got to do. So, all right, I'm going to do these 2 for 1 here. They need cleaned up. These are Pico Pops. They're about this. Um, my wife's making fun of me. Oh, Pico Pop that ass. All right, here's I don't know what color these are. These are kind of vintage. I think Hedden might have made these. 2 for 1. Ooh, Stacy 120. J Roy, I I will look in my bag. I don't think I have any with me, but I'll look. These are kind of vintage. Great looking color though. I've never seen this color. Yeah, clean them up, put some hooks, but hey, thank you, Scotty Tipton. Thank you, Scotty. Does your mom have it going on? No, wait, that's Stacy's mom. My bad, wrong song. Y'all forget I said that. I apologize, Scotty. I seen my MILF wife working by. Scotty doesn't know. Ever heard of Konami? Yes, I have. If I find any, J. Roy, I will let you know. This is oh what? Here's another Pico Pop. Different color. I think that's what this is. Is that another Pico Pop? Let's run this. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have any. I'd have to go through a lot of stuff. I've got some Rico clones, maybe. Thank you, Marcus. My wife just brought home some mellow mushroom. Be good before I give her the mushroom stamp. She's been talking out of line. That's a cool bait. Any duo reals. You saw with Stacy and thought of Stacy's mom. That's right. Good call, Tom. All right. I'm not sure what these are. One of these is like this is very similar to a Rio Rico. The other one I think is a P65, and somebody has painted these up. They're not inspect. Yeah, that is a Popar. It's a P65 Popar, and I think that is someone has repainted a Rico. So here we go. Let's do this 2 for 1. Here's a DIY poppers. And that's the not a P70. That's like a P65. Just Levi's like, man, I'm gonna get them. What the heck? Thank you, Levi. I'm gonna tell you, I really don't care about the paint job on a lot of this. If it's a bone looking one, I'm throwing it. It was crazy during the Whopper Plopper phase where everybody was wanting bones. I know a guy that literally went to Lowe's and got some bone colored spray paint and spray painted ploppers and freaking smoked them on it. You don't always have to have a TK Stanley special. Doesn't hurt though. How about a little chug bug, a little herringbone? Let's clean her up a little bit. Again, I'm sorry guys, these have no hooks on them or trebles or any. You'll have to do it yourself. I need to find somebody that's got some bulk treble hooks, and I would definitely hook them, put hooks on all of them. Here we go, little chug bug, rattling chug bug. I actually like the River de Seco. That's right, go big orange, baby. Mark Poot is going to be looking for a job soon. I hate to say it. Dude, my buddy on here, Ty Man, he's been catching a lot of fish on a chug bug this year. One thing I like about a chug bug, the rattle and its ability to spit. And it's not this crazy splash, it really spits the water forward. And they had the awesome theme song, one of the best theme songs ever. How is Joey Aguilar? Yep. How is Joey Aguilar not in contention for Heisman? Like if Bama loses another game, and they will, I would have to say I'm taking Joey football over Ty Simpson. And if Tennessee's defense went straight up river to sea bone ass, they would probably be undefeated. Let's just be honest. All right, yellow magics. Here's a couple yellow magics. Not sure what color this. This is a beautiful color. This is almost like a full gill perch. Oh, this is the little yellow magic. I got a great little. Oh, dude, it is straight doo doo. Oh, breaking news: LSU Brian Kelly is being fired. Intention to dismiss. Good. That guy's a murderer anyway. Small yellow magic. Great little color here. I'm going to run a couple of these. I'll run some more Normans, and then I'm going to call it a night. Hey, Jim, welcome back, buddy. Thank you, sir. Guys, when I say I got poppers, I got a ton of poppers. I think I've got some custom painted P70s. Now, the custom painted is not a TK or anything, but I love selling baits, man. Like, I miss it. It just don't pay the bills. Here we go. Look at this little baby bass full yellow magic. Now this one looks like it just come out of the package. One thing I always like about Ricos and Yellow Magics, I love how they do the glitter on the bottom. Yeah, I'll look for Stacy. If I don't, I'll put it Spro Fat John 50. Ooh, okay. Don't know if I have any Fat John 50. I'm going to just have to go buy a bunch of feather travels and pimp out these things. Thank you, Jim. And let you guys know it won't be long. Tackle Warehouse will be doing the Black Friday Christmas sales. If you guys want to save some money on some Ricos, go buy the Blims and I'll follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I'll make sure I put them on my Facebook page and click that Tackle Warehouse link. Golly, these bags. The Blims, there's literally nothing wrong. I saw a dude selling them on Whatnot. What Levi? What was that? About 2 months ago, selling Blim Ricos and getting brand new prices for them. Hey, more power to you. I'm not going to do it. Just buy them straight up from Tackle Warehouse. Save you some money. This is cool. Hellbass, have you ever seen a mega bait popper? Forgot who made. I can't remember. Was this a who made the mega bait? Really cool banana shaped. Good full. Need some hooks. Let's go mega bait popper. I gotta look for them Stacy's too for that gentleman. Yeah, I liked it. It was just straight 25% off. Thanks, Marcus. I think everybody's hurting so bad in the industry right now. It will not either Black Friday's going to be really good because people have got to move inventory, or Black Friday's going to be tough. uh I'm not dogging anybody. It's just how it is. Stuff that's poured and made in the USA, it'd be fine. All right. I'm looking for the Stacy for this gentleman real quick. There's a deep robe. What is this? Can somebody tell me what this is? What is that? Rogaroo, Darius? What y'all know? That's a balsa light bait. I don't think it's a Bagley. It's not. It is definitely freaking ugly. That's what it is. But I'd like to know. Uh, there's a good Bangalore in there. Here's a nice Bangalore '06. Hell, let's run this real quick. Bangalore '06, gold full black bars. There you go. Bangalore '06, gold full black bars. 15 seconds. Marcus getting with it. That's a good color too. That's a good fish character. I don't know what it is. Might have to post that on the Wood Bait Nation. Speaking of wood bait, I might have a Balsa bait. Oh, potty mutts. All right, I'm gonna look for this. See if I got that Stacy here. I know I got some. I just don't know if I got one in this box. Golly, there's another Bangalore. The hell's this? Stacy. Oh, autograph bait. Here we go. Autograph Excalibur minnow, which is actually the Bomber Long A. Woo. Mark Sosin edition. Man, clean this guy up. There we go. Mark Sosin autograph. Excalibur minnow. Here we go. 15 seconds. So got any more autograph baits? You know I'll find me one. Good little rip bait here. Those dogs are kicking your ass. Thank you, J. Roy. First purchase. Guess what I'm going to do for you, J. Roy? I'm going to hook you up with an extra jerk bait. Going to hook you up with something extra here. Um, how about a Rapala? Damn, that's a small ass pointer. Give you a little Rapala to go with it. That's a good looking guy. Where was that made? A Rapala floating minnow, kind of a chrome black. That'd be good. Good deal there, buddy. It's number 90. Oh no, guys, I might stay on. I think I'll stay on to 8 o'clock. How about that? I'll stay on at 8 o'clock, and we'll go raid Mr. Smillican, Ben Smillican. You know what? Shit, I forgot. I forgot to add a buyer's giveaway. And if I do it at the end of the show, is that a wee jerkbait? Oh my god! Holy shit! I found a wee bait jerkbait. I have no idea what this is worth. It's not in great shape. Did not know this was in here. This is a very rare West England wee bait. Holy shit. Skeeter boy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm 90% sure that's a West bait because of the eyes. It's been fished a lot. I'll send you a picture of that. I did not know that was in there. Well, so much for I don't think I have a Stacy 90. Did not know that was in there. Wow. Oh my god, I found another one. This was in oh my gosh. What in the world just happened? This is why I love hunting baits, guys. You never know what you're going to find. You think you found it all. You think you have found it all, and then you find something like I think I just found two of them. He's looking for the big Stacy. Look at this. Look at that one. That was in great shape. It's got a prop on it. All right. What the hell? Yeah, there's no Stacy 90 in here. I've got to get that untangled. I know I've got some. Just not with me. Damn. I really want to get that wee bait out. What's the value on something like that? I've never found. Now, this one, obviously, I don't know what the value is, but if someone wants to restore that. Yeah, dog. I am dragging with the weeds. I got a slender pointer 127 and ghost minnow. I'm trying. I'll have to worry about that later. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted. My wee got a little stiff when I seen the weed. Did not know that was coming. Holy shit. I might have to keep out. All right. Here we go. How about a mini Lucky Craft jerkbait? This is is this the Pointer 67? This is the very small. Any original? I do, Jonathan. I've got a whole box of Magic Swimmers. Pointer 68 Ghost Minnow. BFS me. If you're a BFS guy, need a Pointer 68 Ghost Minnow. Man, maybe it's a 78. It's really small. Thank you, Jonathan. Um, Lucky Crab. Weren't they the first ones to make a ghost minnow pattern? I believe so. Lucky Craft does not get the respect they should. American Shad, Ghost Minnow, Stout. That MS, the Magic Scales Herring, Staples. Here we go. Any interest in this? Here's a Team Daiwa TD Minnow. This is an old Daiwa TD Minnow. Kind of a gold black back. Looking for a reel for your 8-year-old son. Spinning. I don't sell reels, but I'll make you recommendations. If you're looking for reels, I'd probably go to Simmons Sporting Goods, whatnot. Ooh, I got you. Yeah, go over to Simmons. Tell them Bateman sent you. They don't know me, but they're selling reels. Yeah, they are. I've 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 heard a lot of people talk about the Team Daiwa stuff. Like, oh geez, fucking pardon my French. My leg just hit a box of baits, and they all went in the freaking floor. I'll get some. I'll run some deep divers now. All right, here's a Norman Suspend +4. Norman Suspend +4 in the pack. Probably back. I wonder what their whatnot handle is. Suspend +4 going to Marcus. Thank you, sir. It may not stay in the pack because it's really old. Damn it. Oh, damn it, Bobby. Hudson, their boys have been awakened in my camper. Damn, who makes this? Beat up, though. All right, guys, y'all gonna have to beat Darius out on this thing. Actually, I don't know who makes this. This is a sweet balsa bait. It's got a signature on there. I may have to let Darius. I don't know whose signature that is. I think I'm going to save that for the balsa show. Or I'm just going to let Darius trade me some stuff out. All right. Here's a DD22 suspend. Dude, this package, it ain't no good. Brand new out of the package. Brand new out of the package. DD22 suspend in lavender shad. DD22 suspend lavender shad. 15 seconds. And I'll just run the rest of these Normans and call it a night. We'll run until Ben Billiken gets on. Thank you, Marcus. Or I'll run out of bags. I'm going to go watch football. Actually, I'm going to run to number 100. Go run to number 100. Here we go. Here's a chartreuse in blue, no flake. Just straight up chartreuse in blue. Any more jerk baits? What kind of jerk bait you looking for, bud? Chartreuse in blue. Original Norman series. Chartreuse in blue. This is original DD22. It is not the gel coat. I think they called this the limited edition. I can't remember. Thank you, Derek. Man, I have to run out of freaking bags again. Oh, I got some backups. 95. Lucky if you have any. Lucky Craft? Yeah, I do. You just have to give me a minute to get one out. Let me run another Norman. Here we go. Norman, deep little end. Oh, man. This one's got a little blemish on it. Deep little end. Chartreuse. Blue. It's got a little blemish up here. I think it'll rub off. It's probably from the packaging. Here we go. Little deep little end. Chartreuse and blue. Little teepee on the bunghole. See if I got any Lucky Crafts in here. On the thank you, Derek. What's up, Barry? How you doing, man? Sorry about your Wildcats. By the way, is Tennessee beating Duke in basketball? I know it's like a scrimmage. I'm gonna have to open this up. I've got a mess on here. I've got a Lucky Craft Slender Pointer 127 coming out. Oh, here's another Mark Soapson jerkbait. There's no telling what you find when you open all this stuff up. Any deep little ends? I just ran one, Jeff. Any deep babies? Not right now. I'm closing up shop. Here we go. Slender Pointer 112 MR in Ghost Minnow. Good jerk bait right here. Slender Pointer 112 Ghost Minnow. Lucky Craft. This is a good one. This is a fish catcher right here. I like the Slender Pointer better than I like the regular pointer. Why would Stoops go to Iowa? He'd make their defense is legit. I had to get a different bag. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. Of course, I threw all them jerk baits all over my marker. I really try to ship this stuff in boxes. But if they're not balsa, I'll ship them in a padded envelope. But I'm going to start wrapping them up in bubble wrap. That way the hooks don't go through. Is that Stoops? Okay, so here's a question. If Kentucky fires Stoops, who are they getting to replace him? I mean, there's a lot of coaches that can go 5-7 every year. Shouldn't be too hard. Damn. I'm gonna have to save these for the kids or something. I just gotta. I really want to show you all this wee bait. Golly, I really want to show you this. Look at here. I finally got it. Check this out. This is a wee bait. See that little red dot? a red mark. That is a signature of West England. That is. I've got an AC Shiner in this. Vandy ain't bad, but they're Vandy. I don't know what model that is. I'm gonna set it to the side. That's pretty rare, in my opinion. I would never find that. I don't think I can sell that. I think that'll go up on my display. But I got this one goes with it. I wish I knew someone who could fix it. But see, that's this. Yeah, I mean, I figured it would be a $70-$80 bait. That one, that was the same model. Man, it's broken. I might send that to Carlos and just let him have that for his collection. What is down in here? There's a bunch of good. I got more TD minnows. I'm looking for a lucky crab. What is this? Carlos, I think this is another Wii, but it's got different eyes. It's got full underneath. I don't know. This is an old school bait. I don't know what that is. This one's been beat up. Got any Terminators? I don't. That's. I don't think that's a Bango. I could be wrong. Here's a Bango. I'm just going through stuff right now. I'm trying to find. I found another lucky. Is that a Lucky Craft? What is this? It's all ass is what it is. I don't know. It's beat up. I'll probably hang that one up. You know. Here's a Lucky Craft Flash Minnow SP. Lucky Craft Flash Minnow SP in Nikishi. Got any vintage Stanleys? Not right now, but I do have some. Old Bango. Okay, well, Darius, I'm gonna keep it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go hang it up. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Using your whatnot credits, first time purchase. I'll tell you what. I'll give you another jerk bait. Go with it here. I'll give you one of these. These are somebody's painted up some Lucky Crafts. Pointer 120. Anywhere with 6 cents hats you're rocking? Yeah, man. If you go to 6centsfishing.com and use the discount code Baitman, you'll get 10% off a hat on there. I promise to be cheaper than what I can sell them on for whatnot. They send this to me for free, so can't sell them a good hat. But they do have them on the website. And I got a discount code. Anytime you guys are on 6centsfishing.com, you want to buy something, remember Baitman. Use my code. It's just Baitman, 10% off. All right, let's see. Here's another Mark Stokes minnow. I thought I was going to do Normans, and somehow I've got in these jerking baits. It's missing an eye. Well, we can fix it. Oh, no, it's not missing. It's drunk. No tuna gear. Well, I don't have a code for Tackle Warehouse West. I just got an affiliate link. But if I got a code, I need to know it. All right, here's another Sosa Excalibur minnow. Yeah, it had to be 6 cents because I don't have a code for Tackle Warehouse. I am a Tackle Warehouse affiliate. I just got an affiliate link. They don't really hand out discount codes. Thank you, Phil and Froggy. All right. Oh snap! Them Excalibur trebles are really, really sharp. What else? How about another Bangalore? Here's a Bangalore number 5. It's in pretty good shape. It's a little dirty. That one a crack. It's got this one little spot right there. Just going to be honest. Yeah, J. Roy, I could not find a Stacy 120. I know I've got some somewhere, just not with me. Here we go. Bangalore, number 5. Need some new hooks. Gold, black bars on it. Oh, man. Marcus got a good deal on that. I think this is a really old Bagley's I've got in my hand. Now, let me put this one up. So if you guys say this is an old, I think this is an old brass. Man, it's not in good shape. I got some Smiths with suspending jerk baits. There you go. Got hooked. Dare spit. All right, check this one. How about that? What is this, Wes? It says right there on the bill. It is says Bagley's in really small font. I know it ain't new. I already gave my 6 cents glide out, buddy. A later Bagley. Okay. I already gave it away, man. Sure did. But you know what? I might give one away next Sunday. I might order some new 6 cent stuff and we'll do some giveaways. Here we go. Here's a random Spro mix stick. Spro mix stick. Spro mix stick, kind of a chartreuse shad. These are good baits. They're kind of like a 6 cents provoke or Vision 110, same kind of deal. Good bait. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Your second win of the night. All right. Just ran. Damn. Here's another pointer. Here's a little Lucky Craft Pointer SP. This is the small version. It's a really tiny BFS Pearl IU Lucky Craft Pointer. And then I'm done with the jerking. Lucky Craft Pointer BFS. That's a great color, by the way. Thank you, Derek. All right. What do you guys want to see before we close it out? Should I go back to some Norman cranks? Should I just go look for some random shit? Or y'all ready to call it a night? I ran 102 baits. DD22 shad patterns. I don't have any cripple killers. Uh, Topwater. Let's see what else. If I got any more. Oh, dude, looky here. How about Berkeley Frenzy Popper? That's what that is. Discontinued. Is that? I'm pretty sure that's a Berkeley Frenzy Popper. I don't know. Let's run this thing. Here we go. Berkeley Frenzy Popper. These are discontinued. I don't think it's a skitter pop. Could be wrong. Thank you, Laura Getter. Yeah, I got to go in early tomorrow. Got to make that money while you can, now, right? It's a frenzy pop. Man, there was guys wanting crazy money for these things. No, I'm pretty sure that is definitely a factory paint job. If you look really close on here, Halabass, you can see where it's got pixelation in it. How do pre-bids work? It's just like eBay. Yeah. All I know is these guys in East Tennessee love that frenzy popper. Let's see what else. If I find another yellow magic or something in here. Cause I ain't got a whole lot of top water for tonight. Somebody painted a chug bug. What is this? Oh. Here's a Team Daiwa TD popper. And it's missing an eye. Actually, I'm not going to sell that. Here you go. Strike King, OG Spitting King. Strike King, OG Spitting King. I'll sell this whole bag of poppers, maybe. Bleeding series, absolutely. All right, we'll go back to some Normans. Marcus, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you that TD popper in here just because you spent a lot of money. And I want to. I drew a nice eye on here for you. I'm giving you both these baits. Appreciate you, Marcus. All right. Shad color Normans. I don't know how many. I don't really. Here's a shad color DD14. There's a shad. There we go. What time is it? Got 15 minutes to be. Oh, here's another one of them rare ones. Let's see what else we got here. There's an old package. I'm going through this box, guys. Bear with me. Hmm. Oh, guess what I just found? Yes, every Sunday night, usually between 5 and 7 is when I start. I do have a job that requires me to work a lot of overtime. Guys, y'all want to see a piece of fishing history? This is an original Fred Young Big O. Do not come across these every day. Numbered 2990. I'm very willing to sell this bait. It's in pretty good shape. It does have a little spot down here, but looky here. This is a good bait. This is a vintage Charlie O. Now the writings come off, but that is a Charlie O. Man, I would run this, but I can't run it cheap. Pretty sure this is a. I don't think this is a gulp. Oh, here we go. This may be from our Balsa show. A Zoom WEC Sweet Pea and Bone. But this one is really tough. This is an Ed Chambers. Initial the year 2000. B3. Ed Chambers, B3, year 2000. I don't think I can whatnot this bait. Unless this is a special show. Run that big O. I'd love to, but it's going. I cannot run it cheap, guys. I'd really like to keep it off whatnot. Here's a question: does anybody know of a brand of bait that's called L&M? It's very similar to a wee bait, but it says L&M. Never heard of it. I'm not so sure who this is. Which are $50 plus baits? The L&M or the? I know this one's expensive. The last one I saw on eBay for like 80. Yeah. Here we go. Here's a Balsa we can run. How about a Tennessee Toughie? Tennessee Toughie in a shad pattern. Let's go. Tennessee Toughie right here. Very similar to a Zoom Tap. Great bait. Great Balsa bait. Tennessee Toughie. The Coffinville. Thank you, Tom. Oh, how about a Tennessee Killer? Hey, the last time I was on Whatnot, my Whatnot crashed in the middle of a bait sale, and it was the Swayback Spook. So whoever won that Swayback Spook and never showed up, I got it. I've got that Swayback Spook, so I'll ship this to your house. I'm sorry, but it didn't show up till like 2 days after. Like it never showed in the sold item, so it was really weird. This is a harder gulp in here. That is a really good South Carolina bait. That is called a gulp. Sweet bait right there. I've actually got a couple of them in here. And then you've got this, which is a Sudeth little Earl, I believe. Hot. Let's get these Normans out of the way. How about a Tennessee Killer? Tennessee Killer. Here we go. Not balsa. I think it's cedarwood. Pretty cool little bait. Coffin bill. Thank you, Darius. We got meet up, Darius. We got some stuff for you. Need you to come over to my mom's house. What I need you to do. All right, here we go, guys. Run the last of these Norman. I'll clean them as we go, and then we're gonna go raid old Ben Billiken. Did George Pickens end up doing anything? Did he get a touchdown or anything tonight? It'd be nice if he did. All right. Pearl Chartreuse back. DD22. Hey man, it's for sale. Price is negotiable. Got hooked. Lots of stores there. If it was more than, I know he plays for Dallas. Damn it, I bet on him to get a touchdown. He's on my fantasy team. If my mom's house was 4 bedrooms, I'd already moved in. Thank you, balls. All right. Only got a few minutes left here. DD22. DD22, the Chartreuse brown back, I think they call it. See the exact name is, it's not copperback. Yeah, Chartreuse brown back. Here we go. DD22. You run. This one isn't a suspend model. It's not a silent. Good color here. I like this color in the deep little end. I'll find some more deep little ends for next week. I know I've got a couple fried green tomato deep little ends. Well, when I was watching, Bo Nix wasn't looking that good, and then all of a sudden, he looked. I think Bo Nix is a great QB. If the Broncos need one more game changer at wide receiver, any scoopers? I do have some scoopers, Matt. I just don't have them right now. I'm winding down. All right, DD22 suspend Tennessee Shad. DD22 suspend and Tennessee Shad. DD22 Tennessee Shad. These are great for scopers too. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, I'm wondering. Whoever made the comment about. I wonder if they want the suspends for scoping. That I hadn't thought about that, but I don't scope. I hadn't turned my active target on in 3 months. They also don't work, so makes a difference. But you don't need scope to catch bass on Kentucky Lake right now. I had some buzz baits and I sold them. Bassmaster. I'll have some more buzz baits next week. I've actually found a bunch of. I got some Cavatron. I got some more accent buzz baits, and I'm going to be selling a bulk wad of buzz baits without skirts. So here's a nice DD14 in a shad pattern. There we go, DD14. I think that's Old Smoky. No gel coat on that. It's not just straight up shad pattern DD14, old school. Norman. Hey, thank you, Alabama Bass, and thanks for using them whatnot credits, my man. And you won a giveaway tonight. Dog on a roll. Lewis, I appreciate you, man. I know you've been following on social for a long time. Do I have any bait bags like zip up bags or like the 6 cents bait bags? Because I don't have those. I'm wrapping up my show, so I'm probably not going to do too much. All right, two more Normans and we're done. I got to go. You know what? Screw it. We're going to two at the same time. This is an old one. It's stamped. The chrome blue DD22. It's going to clean up okay. Actually, the chrome's fading off of this thing. There's an old suspender. Clean these guys up just a little bit. Last auction of the night, two DD22s. One's a suspender, one's not. Last auction of the night. Here you go. These two DD22s. This one's was chrome blue and the chrome faded off. So I'm just going to put it on here. Here we go. Two DD22s. Last auction of the night. I like doing a little 2-for-1. And thank you, Jonathan. That's your first purchase. I tell you what, we're gonna send you a free bait in there. Guess what? How about 3 deep divers? Your free bait tonight is a Spro Little John DD. How about that? 3 baits for one. XR50 lipless. Oh man, I don't have any lipless baits tonight. Sure don't. This is the end of my show. Tell you what, next Sunday I'll bring some lipless baits. Before we go raid Ben Milliken, guys. Buyer's giveaway. I forgot to load one. If I load one right now, the only people it won't work. I've got to load the buyer's giveaway uh, beforehand. That way, everybody's eligible. Unless I'm wrong. But I'll make it up for you. I gave away a draw glide bait. Um, I'll make it up, guys. I'm sorry. Anything you guys want next week? I know deep diving Stacy's, some lipless. I'll have some more Normans. I'll get some Topwater, buzzbaits. We'll just get the variety show. I'm definitely gonna get some more Rapalas, square bills. Okay, I'm gonna have a good show Thursday. Uh, we'll definitely have some Excalibur square barrels, Rapala, jerkbaits. All right, jerking baits. I'll remember that. I got a lot of jerk baits I need to move. So need some bluegill SB square bills. Okay, we can do it. We can definitely do that. Well, I'm fixing to raid Milliken's show and get me a pizza. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone charger out. Let's see if Milliken's live. Let's go raid him, guys. I really appreciate y'all coming in the show tonight. You guys are awesome. See if Ben's live yet. We're gonna raid him. Well, he ain't live yet, so can't rate him. No. I'll see you guys in Milliken show. I was going to rate him, but hey, thanks again. I love the OG baits. Thursday, I'm going to reschedule that one that's Tuesday. We're going to do it Thursday. I'll have a bunch of new stuff, soft plastics, just a daytime show. We'll do it for about 2 hours. So we're going to get off here. Thank you guys so much. Y'all go raid Black Label Tackle.